Stop telling yourself you gotta go with the agenda. You know, you gotta stop it. It ain't ours. You know, it ain't your agenda. Your agenda is what you believe in. And none of that basically stands on what you stands on. What you gotta stand on your own. What you see and believe for yourself. Stop waiting for the government. Please stop. That's the only way we're gonna move as a team. All of this marching, all of this preaching, it's not gonna work. Yes, I've done it. Yes, I've been in these things, you know. So, yeah, I know, you know. And I'm telling you the way to do it. You must. There's no more, there's no more infiltrating, you know. There's nothing to really infiltrate. They're basically still trying to infiltrate us and basically get the fuck away now, you know. But anyway, that all being said is you must basically make this your own. Your block, they can't push you off the block. That's where you want to stand. You have a right to stand there. Oh, it's too crowded. Okay, we'll stand two people apart. You know, shit, what you want? And we all spread down the block. You know what I mean? So you gonna say, oh, it's too many people on the block, too much. No, that's bad. No, that's not bad. People are free to roam. People are free to stand where they stand at. You know, no, we're not standing on your property. Okay, now we're standing on one corner. You know what I mean? Now you don't like that. Nope. So you can't just keep accepting things. You know. It's like a slap in the face, you know, but anything. So what I'm saying is any little thing you pick up what I'm saying, that goes 360 as in every aspect of life. You know, if it works for this, it will work for that. Yes, it will work. And I'm not using the bad for the good. No, you must use the good for the goodness, you know, of you. You know, don't just say, well, I'm just gonna walk around with my weapon on my hip, knowing damn well I ain't got no reason to carry it, or have no license for it, and it didn't get you. You know, trying to follow up what I was saying. No, that's not what I'm saying. So, um, well, just do something because you can do it as a person, but knowing what comes with it. It's just about how you do it. You feel what I'm saying? So, once you understand that, and you say, "Oh, cool, I understand all that," then you must basically venture out, talk to more people, get some more people to do it. You know, and it must be within your own kind. No other kind but your own, because hey, there are going to be some survivors, going to be some shooters, going to be some fighters, going to be some losers, going to be some winners. There's going to be people with broken arms, going to be people that be hurt. There's going to be medics, there's going to be story writers, there's going to be some legends, there's going to be some poems, there's going to be some, yeah, you know, in this new world. So um, we got to go through it. We can't just wait on it, you know. We rather get over on our own kind, as in, fuck this, I gotta deal with this, you know, I'm out. Abandon ship. But you still get these services, you know what I mean? You know, but people gotta listen up. You get these services from these people. Then again, uh, you basically running back to them. You learn their history, you know what's up, but you're still running back to them, you know. And they trying to save votes, and knowing that the voting back there never did matter to the black people. You know? So why are you voting? Doesn't matter how many people or how many people they put up there, so-called puppets. Yes, there are puppets because there are people just coming and going, people coming and going every 4 years, and they have not done anything on your behalf, or your grandma's behalf, or great granddad behalf, or his great granddad behalf, or his great, well, back to the slave people behalf. So, you get the story, you get the point. Time is up. Uh, put your big boy pants on and big girl pants on, and yeah, let's get to it. Let's get to it. let's get to it. Let's get to what? What we're gonna do? Mm. Let freedom reign. Let freedom reign. At the time, where I'm at is this location. This close. So as much you go into a dark room, like I am, and stay there as long as you could. Not just trying to see as long as what you're gonna get out of it. You stay in there because you're changing your environment. You know, totally changing your environment. Pitch black. You know, at that time, within how many ever long. Sometimes it take 30. Sometimes it take 20. Sometimes it take 45. I don't know. Smoke something. I don't know. You know, might clear your head more better. To where the mind can be blink and expand and maybe fall asleep and wake back up in the darkness. Yes. Don't search for anything. Everything's still there. you know. And then with that mind state that you have, that blink mind state after you just waking up, knowing that everything's still where it's at. There's people out there outside that door of yours, that whether it's family members, whether it's neighbors, whether it's the goddamn dog outside barking, or a squirrel just running from front of your door or something. I don't know. But everything as what you know it as. Here's your spiritual journey go. Here's the way of your spiritual journey. So you walk outside. You don't even have to know the names of the people that surround you. You ain't even gotta know. You know that there's a man, that's a female. What your insides are telling you is what you must always do. With that blank mind state, you just wake up on out of that dark room. So let's say you're in your room, you come out to open that door, and outside that door, whether it's in your house or you open that door and it's outside your back door, and you see out the front yard or the front street, whatever you're at, see somebody getting beat on, or somebody getting hurt, someone's cooking some pie down there, someone's doing something, your first reaction is going to be instincts, right? Your instincts. You see someone cook some pie, it smells real good, cool. You want to go downstairs or go, hey man, let me get some of that, This guy's fighting, someone's getting beat up. The first instinct is not going to be to go harm that person who's getting harmed already. You're going to try to break it up. So, with that being said, that's harmony. You know, you know, um, uh, there's harmony within everything. So you want to break it up. You want to show some love. You want to be peace about it. Now, three of you guys, the number is still the same. Number is still spirituality. So understand that too as well. So you see two people fighting, you can break it up. The person who's the witness and the person who's the basically the referee who breaks it up. Whatever you want to call it. So at that time being said, and that you can do all things what's inside you as a person. You're able to serve somebody else, or you'll be able to become service of someone else, or for someone else. Everything you do, the Bible always say you're about to serve, 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 serve. There's hints and there's contradictions. Cool, but the real truth is what it's really telling you. That's the real truth. How many goddamn things in there, that's what it's telling you. As in, quote unquote, let me make an example for you. this year. They can say, well, next year is going to be 2030. And you're going to be like, no, what the fuck? You tripping? Yeah, that is. Why? Because you know well. You know what better. And I can pull out some books and be like, hey, look, boom, 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 boom. This is my version, which is my story, you know. I came up with this and telling you how next year is going to be 2030. There's no more going to be 2028, 2027. None of it. It's just going to skip to, it's just going to be there. It's not going to skip. It's just going to be there. You know what I mean? You won't believe that, you know. But everything that's I'm saying is contradicting and don't sound right. But you know for sure, it's for sure. Right. Whatever sticks, sticks. What don't sound right, toss out. Okay. You understand that. It's plain black and white, left, right, ambidextrous. You work both arms. You can understand left and right brain. Okay, cool. And then you have the tools. You are it. You're not the clown. You're it. This shit. Whatever you want to call it. But one thing I know. Nobody and nobody. Like I said, this goes on a 360 level. Entertainment, all that. But we didn't get to that part yet. But you know, everybody knows it. So you must know it. What you are is a king. What you are is a queen. They ain't telling you these things for a reason. Because these things are truth. If it was to walk around with your head up, so I'm going to tell you walk around with your head up. It's to know that you can walk around with your head down. And for the purpose of you walking around with your head down, thinking that you had a bad day because you can walk around with your head down. If you think about some shit, and somebody can look at you and with their perspective and think that you're down, you're sad, you're alone, whatever you want to think, because you're derogative. So therefore, it's not really that. That's just your perspective. That is their perspective of you. So therefore, at the time, you could be positive, you know. But at the same time, holding your head up symbolize something. You doing these things and they tell you so-called sayings. What they say, either from your parents, either from your grandparents. Listen at what they tell you. Listen at what these sayings that they say all mean something. You know, it just when you able to put those big boy pants on, then you became able to realize this is how it feels. This is where it's coming from. I understand how they feel now. You know what I mean? Just like how they say, "Oh God damn, my neck, my back." You don't understand till you get to that neck and back stage, that age. You know, that dilemma in life. However you want to see, but yeah, all that is coinciding. You know, and some people say I think rational. No, it's not rational. It's just all things coming together at one time. And where you're spiritual, things will start coming to you, calling to you. Understand? You will feel drained. You will feel very derogative. You will feel very crazy. You just gotta keep pushing because everything around you. But most importantly, you're gonna want to need space at the time. You know, very much space, dark space. So next thing is electrolytes. You know, electricity. If you say your body's running off electricity, you know, you are an electric being. You know, you have like you can, yeah. So what? You understand what I'm saying? You know, you need water. You know, good conductor. You know, boy, it's 75% water. Okay, cool. Mm-hmm. Now you have the things, and then you that tell you that you have, electrolytes. You know, they try to give you more electrolytes in these drinks, but the drinks are cold. Why I serve you cold drinks? You know, and I heard someone say cold water is pointy and warm water is like round. You know, basically flat. So therefore, you tell the difference. You understand what she's saying. Understand what that person is saying. Understand what it is. That means your mind is able to break down the matrix. You're breaking down the matrix piece by piece when you understand these things, when you come along to it, when you come along to life. But you must go. I'm telling you. If you're not there and you really want to get there, go into a dark room. Be there for days, weeks. But the word come back, yeah, go back in the dark room. You know, you got children, it get cool. Keep your room dark. I mean, while your room dark, hey, man, you know, they'll stay out your room, you know. Hey, there's certain things you must do. This voodoo practice and all this witchcraft practice, yeah, stuff is real, you know. I say, what you see and believe to be true, uh, what you believe and what you make happen with your own mind, it will come to life, you know. Yeah, that's the truth from that. And everything I'm saying is true. This is practice. Uh, so when you go into the dark room, you'll come and realize a whole lot of things. Like I said, you will become so what they call you crazy, but you're not crazy. You're coming out that vibration that they have you in. You're coming out that vibration that you wasn't. You're coming out that mind frame. Like they say, come out of her because you're not of her. You're not your body. You're the you're the soul. You know what I mean? The spirit. So yeah. Um, you can change your breathing, like the way you breathe. Literally, you might say, "Yeah, I know," but these things I'm telling you is part of being spiritual, being open, being, uh, yeah, you can say intel, intelligence. It's coming from the inside. The inside is telling you, you're not knowing where it's coming from. It's coming from like the infinity, the universe. Whatever. Uh, the infinity I feel is in the universe, but there's so much infinite of it, So it's in what makes the uni of it. So yeah, in the multi of it, it's just a verse, universe, multiverse. But yeah, so you catch my drift. So some people sound crazy, but I spit a lot of truth. Don't know where to start. You just must listen. You know, these things that they're telling you are very true. I've told you guys, well, just go look at some other videos. Um, but if not, look at the movie. They live. You know, don't know who really um, directed the movie, but something to look at. So that's my point of view on being spiritual, the world, and how things are going, into a little bit lock the matrix. You know, and what you teach your children to be themselves. And when you listen at the world tell you be yourself, or because they was telling you back in like 2012, if you was ever paying attention. Some people say I'm a conspiracy theorist, which whatever you want to say, whatever you call it. But I've seen it, I've heard it. You've seen it, you heard it. They had these commercials back when goddamn Ray Lewis and throwing up them signs and Super Bowl time and everybody, elite. But yeah, so anyway, you see it. Um, so when they tell you be yourself, they're basically telling you not to be gay. they did that for a purpose. They tell you be yourself, open up, try something different, be different. They tell you be different, be yourself. You know, that was the phrase, be yourself, be different. So with that being said, you must basically present in a king aspect, coming out that dark room with that mind state. you must have a king mindset. Think as you're a king, you're a black king. You know, you're a ruler. Know that you are not just over your next kind that you see walking down the street. No, not them, because the other cultures, they're king and queen in their own design. That's why you ain't fucking with them. You know what I mean? So yeah, the Japanese people, these Chinese people, yeah, they got their culture. That's them. Us. I don't feel like we lost whatever we lost. We created something new. You know, this is us, but we got to make it for us and just for us. And that's like going to be our culture, the new age culture. You know, however that looks, wherever that be, whether it be your Generation Z or the next generation Alpha after that, to be, you know, yes, these words and all this stuff has meanings. You must look up deeper into the meanings. You know, sometimes you got to do a little own research, but I'm dropping hints, I'm dropping Jews. Uh, so yeah, stay in that dark room, and things will open up for you. And yes, there are little eyes on top of your head. Um, if you want to like you ever see that Star Trek, that guy, I think he's brown. He had like little dots on his head. Yeah, so little ridges on his head. Think of those ridges right under those ridges as eyes. You know, so yeah. And let's see, you can see you have above your third eye. Let's see, you have three more eyes. I'll say, or four more eyes, or five, six more eyes, however. But the higher your eyes go, right before your hairline, the higher your eyes go, how do you feel? I'm telling you, the higher your eyes go on your head, it's the higher you see. It is the higher you see. Coming out that dark room, keep your mind, keep your eyes open on that high or whatever level eye, and your potential and things will grasp to you. Don't do things in life and study things and try to obtain things just for the simple fact that you can try to do it or you could do it or that was easy. The universe doesn't like that. It doesn't respond to that, you know. It's a quick rejection to you. That's why so many people fail at what they do the first time because you see somebody else do it. Or like, I can do it. Yeah. Some people ain't made for that lane. Whatever lane they may be. It's a 360, like I said. No matter what you might think that lane may be, whatever I'm talking about. But it all goes to show it's the same thing. So, uh, let's say you might have a dad, right? A father. See, I just said it's basically, you know, the coded version, like a coded version of it. But that all feels and say the same thing, you know. Back then, you're gonna say what? My dad, my papa, my dad, father. No matter who he is, he's going to be that one man, you know, who you calling that to. So doesn't matter whether he's a real life father or a real life daddy. He's still your goddamn parent. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So respect's respect. So what I'm saying is basically you got five different names. Take your hand now, look at your palm. You got five different names. You can say it for that dude parent or your mom parent, mama, mommy, ma. I mean, you can. That's sorry, three of them. I'm just give you little examples so you can think of like two more names. But that all means that's your goddamn female parent. You know what it is. So that's what they mean when they say all things. When they say all things are alike, you know. So, just gotta pay attention, man. Um, all things are alike, and they are. You'll see coming out of that dark room. You know, you will have more. Don't think with your second mind. Your first mind is your best mind, even if you're wrong. It is a different version. Just starting off new with something different that you've never done before, and you go along with that and keep going until you get a better pattern of it, like a new job. You even did that stuff before. If I take about 2 months, 3 months, you got it right, right. People don't. This is the time. People say, "Well, time is short." Time ain't short. It's not short. It ain't short. I'm tell you the truth. It ain't short. But I'm gonna tell you this. Time is everything. Put into practice for everything. You know, you take the time to look at videos, take the time to shit, chill out on the couch, time to talk to your homeboys, time to talk to your friends. Takes about an hour, you know. Why not take that same time to go to a dark room? Just be there in silence till everything clear out. And still be there. Fall asleep, wake up into it. Embrace it. Even if it's scary. Ooh, that's the best time. For anybody who's scary to be in the dark, that is the best time. It will break you so bad. And that's the best time to wake up. I'm telling you, the scary ones, you will open up very, very fast. Might take like about, I'll say, 2 months, about a month or so, if you're really trying to get there. You'll be aware of everything. Things will start popping up at you, that you never, ever, yeah, yeah. Some hairs that stand up on you, you know, could sense things, you know, yeah, yeah, you know. And what they call waking up, especially for people who don't really know, really trying to get there. It's like a slap in the face. Like I said at the beginning of this video a little bit, Even the Cat Williams said it, better. Uh, he said, they're not gonna, they're gonna put they're gonna put a distraction over here, but they're still looking at basically you because, you know, you're the one that basically supposed to realize shit is a distraction. This is not what fuck people to be doing, you know. So think about it. If you were to play a trick on a person, and you play a trick on a person, right? And you're not going to pay attention to the